Hey guys, welcome to another standard event video. I've actually got a mono green list for you guys. This is a little bit different than some of the lists that have been going around. I actually added a couple of cards, took out a couple of cards, and then I decided to play it in a best of one standard event. As we've talked about in the past, standard best of one events can actually be a really good way for you guys to build your collection and earn extra gold for your accounts. Alright, here's the list we're going to be working with today. There's actually going to be a link in the description for the full deck list as well if you guys need that. Alright, let's go ahead and check out how the deck does in the best of one standard event. I don't know, like there's a couple of things I was really considering adding, like the Grazer guy to the best of one list, because I know the sack lists are still pretty popular. There's a lot of things you can do to kind of tune your deck to a specific format, but we'll give this a try. I think this is fine-ish. I'm pretty happy with it. It should be a collection building deck. I see. A Skoos. Skoos are good, but they're not super great. Or, I mean, Champion is, not super good against the 2/2. Skoos is really good against him because we gain life. It's another good option for us. Question is do we trade it for that? I think we just go here, which is fine. I'm really curious as to why they attacked like that, but I really don't mind. I also think I want to just take the slow route here, get this out of their graveyard, play another dude here, because that makes the Skoos not attackable or not killable for them. They have giant shocks. I don't think they'll be running any of the like 3 damage spells. This should be fine. And if they want to run the Robber of the Rich into it, and then also use a shock on it, 2 spells to kill a Skoos that's already killed a card and gained me a life is pretty stinking good. That's a 3-for-1. Personally, I think that is a huge win against mono red. This is certainly one of those cases where mono red is not the best for our opponent. Dave, thank you so much. 3 months of support. Really appreciate the sub there. So now they get a ton of 1/1s that can't block. They get 4. It actually double triggers on the Annex, which is really fun, a really cool interaction. So now Henge just costs nothing, which is pretty nice. Oh, the greatest. Never mind. That was dumb of me. I thought this is one of the ones, they just came out with a rotation that make it cost less based on the total power, and so for some reason I backdated it in my head and thought that that's what that was. What would be really bad for us here? A Torberend or a... The nice thing is these don't kill this. We just take 6 damage. It's pretty minimal. So I think we just henge. We'll play this. Gain some life. Creature you control deals damage to another creature. Once he tapped out there, I was definitely not doing the math. We could have not blocked with the 1/1, taken an extra 3 damage, and had lethal here easy. But again, I was just kind of going through the motions and not paying attention. Use your castles? Yeah. What is Hamlet? Assuming this is context, it means something other than Shakespeare play. Yeah, it's the new dog that I'm getting. Where did someone talk about it, or? I'm getting a puppy on Tuesday. His name is Hamlet. This is him. He is a huge ball of floof. We're playing a mono green in a standard best of one event, just to see how it goes. It's standard best of ones is how I recommend my viewers build a collection, raise their gold totals. So I'm just gonna check it out, see how it goes. I think the deck is gonna be really, really good for building up a nice store of gold. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, I'll actually be posting a link to the deck down below in the info section there. Feel free to check it out if you like the deck. Also, if you're, you guys can check it out in the Discord under the deck section as well. Board clear coming? Oh, that's a cute corgi heart emote. I have one too. Mine's not quite so, doesn't have so many hearts. Hope they don't have a board clear. They literally have all the colors and this. They have like everything. Protection from multicolors, heyo. Our opponent has a very crazy do all the things deck, and it was not faster than my hit you with big things deck. All right, free cards and collection stuff, building 2-0. You only need to go 4 wins, guys, to make all your gold back for entry and get free cards. If you end up going all the way, you double your gold, get an extra 500, which is pretty decent, and all your cards typically get upgraded. So you'll get a ton of rares and mythics to build your collection as well. And at 3 wins, you lose a little bit in gold, but that is still a better value for the cards that you're getting than buying packs. Even at 2 wins, I think. If you go 2-3, slightly better than buying packs. And then you have a chance to spike, you know, 5-6 wins and make all your gold back anyway, if you're doing this over and over again. Oh, an oven! Scooz is not very good against an oven. they take him. This is the reason I was thinking about mainboarding the Grazer. I thought that that would be really good. They have a bit of a slow start, so... That was an interesting choice to do that right now. Means you can't block the ooze, so... I mean, I'm kind of fine with that. We really don't want to see... Oh, this is a weird deck. Yeah, it just looks like our opponent might just not quite know how this works. Which, hey, all the better for me. Right, guys? All the better to eat you with. Hello, Terax. Again, I don't know if he's gonna sack this thing end of turn. If he does, he should have just blocked the 5/5, but, or, you know, 4/4, but I'll definitely, he's running Evolving Wilds. Okay, now I just feel bad. Nah, opponent is playing fine. No, usually you want to block with the cat and then sack it. You don't want to sack it on your turn, and then not be able to sack after that. That's true, but like if I play like Questing Beast or something, yes. And even then you can sack something like this, right? Five, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Scoos eats, yeah. So if we're not tapping out, we were tapping out every time, so. He's getting a lot of triggers off this, though. Yay! So they get to sack... It's a lot of blocks. Wait a minute. What just happened? How did he... Doesn't it have to... Oh, he brought it back. Okay, never mind. He brought it back. Come on, ooze. So we could do a hasty guy, or I think we just kill the dragon, right? And then I'm also tempted to not attack with any of the other things. It just lets him bring the cat back this time. We could just go like this. Oh, well, he has to double chump. He has to block everything. He gets to bring the cat back this time. We take some damage. We take 2, 3, 4, 5 damage total. 6, 7 with the cat. I guess that's okay. They can shoot the pelt collector if they want, I guess. If they have that return card, that would suck a bit. So this is kind of a interesting. So they can't kill the stone coil serpent with it. They just did. I think they might have missed block. I think they meant to put the cat on the stone coil serpent because they had to block all 3 things. We're on the draw, so we just need like a land. Oh no, against red. I'm tempted to just do this. Not great. If we don't draw a 3-drop, we'll be sad. Or another 2-drop or whatever. Normally I would have, except for against red. Just because I want to have something going. And now this time, if he like kills the scoos, we can still, you know, play the other scoos, eat the serpent or whatever. Or he plays like a hasty goblin, you never know. So if he had played like this guy, it would stop him from playing 2. I was hoping we would be able to block something like this. Exile target card from a graveyard. If it was a creature, and then if they make the Steamkin big, I'll just chump it with a Stone Coil Serpent, and then we can hopefully Shifting Ceratops. Vivian would be a nice way to get out of this somehow. Okay. They have no cards, so we're doing okay-ish. You're surprised they approved the art? Eh. Oh no, they got something. Rude.
If it's silent in dismay, it won't break this feeling down.
Definitely not ideal. Where are you from, Nerd Girl? Currently living in Washington State, but I'm from California. Misplay from them on the Lovestruck Beast? Yeah, they should have probably just cast. They should have just cast the Lovestruck Beast. Okay. They don't have enough mana to pump here yet, so that's good. Grook makes a blocker, and this is a slightly bigger blocker. Oh, it's creatures, duh. Okay, this is fine. Let's just go ahead and do all the creatures. And then we can do them after we can do another one after combat, should that be needed. And we just need them to not draw anything too crazy, like an Embercleave. They just want to draw a card, which, you know, rightfully so, it's fine. You want to move to Washington because it's so expensive in California? I mean, that's why I moved here. Oh, that was nice of them to get that land off the top for me. Two blockers. I don't want them to kill my ooze. So we take two. They gain 3 dudes. We get to take a dude. Ooze getting so big! Oh, I thought one of these was Vigilance. Whatever. Nope. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na, lizard. Gaining 6 life is pretty solid, I must say. might regret this, but I worry that if we wait until they have a Torburin, it's going to be too late. So... Torburin Embercleave, yeah. We got a lot of power on board. The problem is Torburin Embercleave is still bad for us no matter what. Ah, that's not good. Killing the Garruk and putting another 4-power minion on the board's bad. Shit. Are we dead now? Eh. We lose the Scavenging Ooze probably here, if he has the Embercleave. But I mean, Scavenging Ooze is fucking huge. Should be fine. He could put it on the Bone Crusher, which would still not. You know, he could pump too. So yeah, maybe Bone Crusher is enough actually. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Shit, that's perfect. Oh, I should have. Yeah, I should have put that over there. I had it right at first, but I didn't do the math. If it was a creature card, there are no creature cards in any graveyard, is there? Ruh-roh. It would have been, I think it's Xaxes too, so even if I had switched them, it would have been perfect. All I had to do was put the Shifting Ceratops by the Bone Crusher. And I did the math after I made the decision, and then I actually did it that way, and then I was like, well, if he has it, I would rather lose the token than the Shifting Ceratops, and 1 point of damage isn't enough. And I didn't do the math, but I thought I was farther away from lethal than that. So that was just a bad time to not do the math before making decisions, right? I thought I was so far away that, you know, I could play around it and keep the better creature when I couldn't. And that's my bad. We knew we were drawing to the Embercleave, or they were drawing to it. But you know, it's actually, even if I put the Shifting Ceratops there, it's even an extra life because you know, he first strikes down the Ceratops and then I can gain the life. And I just didn't count it. All the information was there. And we knew exactly what he had. I just thought I was far enough away. I was like, yeah, he's gonna Embercleave like the, you know, whatever his name is. The Steamkin, because I just thought he was that far away. Turns out they were not. Okay, so this is actually a little weird. Actually, never mind. I was gonna scoos and start removing their graveyard, but if they decide to play the guy next turn, I can scoos then and take it, which is pretty spicy. Right? The Uro. I feel like that's the common play here. Man, that was unfortunate. I'm not gonna play the scoos either. I'm just gonna hold the heroic intervention for these. If he wants to counter this, that's fine. Well, this makes them indestructible, so Storm's Wrath would be fine. You follow the storyline or lore of Magic? I don't. I did like a trivia game a year ago, and I had someone like brush me up on some of the like Planeswalker lore, but other than that, not really. All right, we've made our money back. We're guaranteed to get some free cards for our collection, and now every single win we get from here on out is just free money, gold, upgraded cards. So highly recommend it, guys. Check out the list if you're watching this on YouTube down below. Try to learn from some of my misplays. I'm making plenty of them tonight, but we are, you know, almost 8 hours into the stream. So, all right, let's keep it moving. This is, I think, the first time we've really drawn this guy. Got quite a few new viewers in the channel as well, guys. Welcome. If you are here for the first time, make sure you guys hit that follow button. Come back, check us out if you're enjoying the stream. How many YouTube views do you get? Not too many. I just started my YouTube channel. I mean, we did a while ago, but I wasn't really working on it. We reworked it this past week, and it's been going pretty well, I think. I actually am going to scoos and eat my own guy just to keep him out of harm's way. I could have gotten an extra tick on the pelt collector there by doing it in that order, but I think keeping scoos out of shock and giant range is very important in the matchup. You guys saw how much work it did, and I just punted it away last time. It does indeed seem like a pretty bad draw for mono red, I would have to agree. Why didn't he mulligan? Sure. I'm surprised they're not. Well, never mind. I was gonna say this is like their only chance to get rid of the scoos, but. Any 2 or 3 drop. They have the My Little Pony sleeves too. There's a 2 drop. I think they're just gonna grow spiral, right? Oh. Okie dokie. Definitely countered. Okay. It hit the battlefield. It's a start. Do you mind hydrating? Water is love? Oh no, it's the Flash deck. I wasn't expecting that with the red land. Admittedly. Alright, well we lost this one, I think. Yeah, we did. Darth Vash, welcome. Okay, so I traded with the questing beast, or the questing beast with the 4 forks. We had another one. Also, I felt like if they had a bounce spell or something, they would probably be doing that anyway. So
I feel paralyzed.
They can bounce one creature next turn. There's some sort of stick, so now they have to decide between Questing Beast, This is a little rough just in case they have like a burn spell. Ah, exactly the one I was thinking! Oh man. Exactly the one I was thinking. I was like, well, this would be much better if I had a mana. But this is the first time in Standard I've seen this card played. So... why didn't you just go for lethal? Doesn't it split the damage? Or the tokens? Keep in mind, guys, I don't play Constructed, so like I never know how these newfangled things work. Distribute 2 +1/+1 counters among up to 2 creatures. I thought it was distribute 2 counters among 2 creatures. Or, like, that's the way most of those spells read, right? You place 1 counter on up to 2 creatures. M20 is new. It is when I didn't see it a single time in draft during the format, right? Excuse me for trying a new format, guys. No, I genuinely thought it was put 2 counters on 1 counter on 2 separate creatures. I like when you play Constructed. I mean, it's a bit of a learning process. I definitely do not play. The last time I really played Standard and tried was for the Invitational. I mean, I was in one of the Channel Fireball events and I was, what? I went 2-0 and dropped because I wasn't having any fun. The decks are too miserable. I didn't play during the companion nonsense at all. It seemed 100% terrible. I absolutely did not want to play any companion. I was like, this seems terrible. Oh, he's got the Gruul version. Ha-cha-cha. The Stomps. Stomps it is. You got it. So we'll just hold on to this one for a little while. And then we'll scoop up all the creatures and box with his larger crazy things. This is really good, though. Are you taking subdecks yet? There will be subdecks on a specific day of the week. There's a collection thing, and also I usually allow people to do subdecks. You know, if we're just looking for stuff to do as well. Subs are always able to ask if they can redeem a subdeck if we're playing Magic. But there are specific days where I'll do them all the time as well. I'm scared about Embercleave too. Right? We have played a ton of games. I have 2 Great Henges main board. I've yet to get one on the field, which makes me a bit on the sad side. Am I willing to trade this for both those creatures? Yeah, I think I am. It's Henge Daddy. More fireworks! Go Hammy! Geez, Embercleave on these big creatures is gonna be real scary. Alright, well. We have one too, so we just need them to miss a few times and then we'll be alright. If they miss and we hit creatures, we'll be back in this. We're just a smidge behind with how many cards they have in their hand and the Great Henge on board. I think we're gonna have to get very lucky to get this to get going here.
I dream too much. I tell myself that I can't stop. We could see clearly now. We could see clearly now. That I can't stop. We could see clearly now. We could see clearly now. We could see clearly now. Clearly now. Clearly now. We could see clearly now. We could see clearly now.
Creature! Hold! Yes! Well, so here's the thing. If we draw Garruk, yeah, we're gonna just cast this. Because if we draw Garruk, we can't actually cast, or Vivian.
I smoke too much. I dream too much. I tell myself that I can't stop.
8 and 8 is 16, huh? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
We could see clearly now. 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 Clearly now. Clearly now. We could see clearly now. We could see clearly now. We could see clearly
So if they attack with an Embercleave, they only have the one creature, so it's not great for them. I really need to draw a chain of creatures, though. They got their Henge too early with too many cards in hand, and I am sad. Hamlet, what'd you do with my chapstick? Oh, it's right in front of my face. Okay, so if he has an Embercleave, we'll have to eat one food to make it so that way they trade. And then if he tries to shoot it with a giant, a third giant, mind you, then we can eat 2 more foods to still make the trade happen. Which is unfortunate. I was really hoping that wouldn't need to be the case, so that way the other Skoos would have more food. But such is life. I need creatures, cha-cha-cha. Ouch. Oof. Big ouch. Big ouch. Also ouch. Shit. Yeah, drawing Great Henge on top deck versus playing with 4 cards in hand is just kind of nuts. Well, I guess I will just let it die then. We could block this, but it's an unnecessary 2-for-1 if we get into a chain of creatures here. Let's hope. Fingers crossed. Oh no! Do we go for the big ones or the... Okay, let's do it for 3. Well, okay, let's do it for 5 so it can box with the questing beast. We can play all the other creatures on that. Should we draw them? Okay. All right, play this because he's got the dude. Plus, you never know how much we're gonna chain. But we got some extra draws out of it, guys. 2 of them, in fact. I'll take that. It's pretty nice. Their Embercleave makes things much scarier, I must say. Skoos has been kicking butt though. Very happy with it. Yeah, so the reason I wasn't doing the castle, partly I should have done it for the snake. Yeah, but the 2 turns before, I was worried I would draw one of the planeswalkers and not be able to get there. But now we actually have enough to cast the planeswalkers as well, so it was just like twice as dumb not to. Double strike trample. First strike death touch is pretty stupid. How do we even get around this? Can we even get around that? I guess we can kind of get around it. What if he has another shock, though? Because doesn't he just... Oh, no. Yeah, so it's just mono... Vivian is the only card that gets around it. And it's got trample, so there's no point in blocking. Questing Beast just wins unless you send it over. 6 creatures in fight. Yes, correct. 12 damage. This is unfortunate. We need a Vivian. Okay, so we need to go creature, creature, Vivian. That's what we need to happen, like right now. Creature, creature, Vivian. Show it to me, baby. If I would have drawn this last time, let's hope he just attacks with just the 1 again. Just in case. Just attack with a 1. That does work, right? Yeah. Oh, the damage can't be prevented? Wait a minute, what? It shouldn't matter, right? Oh, he'll still trample over for 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think we're still dead. Our creatures don't die, but we're 2 creatures short of blocking because of the trample. He can assign the damage correctly. Dang it! I knew about the double strike. I just wasn't thinking that there was gonna be... Okay, so it made him assign damage twice because they did not die. Haha! Excellent. That was the part I was not sure about. He has to assign lethal in each combat phase. Yeah, okay, that makes way more sense. Creature this time! Yay! We missed so many times. I definitely should have done this anyway. That was kind of stupid of me. We still have enough for Vivian, so... How much should we hold back? 4? 3. Or should we just make the biggest thing we can? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I guess we just make the biggest thing we can is make an 8. If we happen to draw another creature, I think we have enough on board to be fine. And we didn't. Nine, yeah. Oh, his own scoos! This first striking guy is annoying. We're gonna have scoos battles for the rest of the night. 30 cards to 32 cards. Don't worry, you got this. I'm wondering if he's running a heroic intervention, because if I draw my second one, we can get him in like a really big combat step. That seems great. I think I want to do that. No, my Scoozy! No, I kind of needed him. Now their Scoos is gonna get out of control. Wait a minute. It's a good thing I've already done most of it. Hit. Nine. What is that? They do 14? 9. This is 15? Oh, no, no, wait. Oh, shit. No, no, one more. They for... Yeah, this is fine, actually. No, this is fine. Okay. Phew. Okay, so that one dies. So you killed the smaller one? On accident? I think? You can counter their Scoos by taking cards after they activate their ability. They immediately killed my Scoos when there was nothing in the graveyard. And also, you know, if you use all your mana, then you lose the Scoos fight. It's basically comes down to like a mana fest, right? And Embercleave is just giving them infinite trade-ups. I also don't have Ram-Throughs in my main deck, which would help kill these things. I do have a Vivian. I only have one, though. Bah humbug! Yeah, their deck is well equipped to beat our deck. Poop. Poop, poop, poop. Would you like to kill the 6/6 again? Oh shit. First strike. Oh no! You have the 4th giant? There's still half your deck left. You have all 4 giants? Oh god. Go through something else in there. Hello, Skybills! So there's 2 for 1 me for no reason. They still get to keep their creature. That was my fault. I was not playing around a 4th giant. I thought it was absurd that they had the first two. Skybills, welcome, welcome! They beat Embercleave very, very well. This is tough. So like Creature Vivian would be like our best options. People just coming in for the raid, welcome. I appreciate you so much. We are trying out a newish green deck, a couple of tweaks in best of one. Nothing too crazy though. Five, six, seven, eight. Hey, the planeswalking guy, nice gamble. He keeps getting like 2-for-1s on us. And him drawing that ram through to kill our Scoos was really sad. He's managed to get a ton of dudes in the yard since. Feels pretty terrible. Tell him to stop playing cards. Nah. I think his deck is just really well positioned against ours. It has a lot more removal, and the Embercleave is just, you know, a board breaker. And, you know, he got the Great Henge down way before us. Not a lot we could have done. That might be our last loss, I think? Do we lose the last two in a row, or do we win one by accident? Oh no, we're 6-2. Okay, we get to keep going. I didn't know that was the final boss. Goodness. We failed the first final boss, we get another one. I did not know. Good night, Old Cup of Java. Guys, for those of you who are regulars in my channel, go check out Skybills. She's an absolute sweetheart. Does a lot of speed running stuff, does some magic. Good friend of the channel. She was one of the nicest people to me when I went to the Invitational. Her and her friend picked me up from the airport, and they did not even know me a little. They were just so sweet. I was definitely very uncomfortable going all the way out there on my own, so... She is good peoples. I feel like we're gonna die to some sort of board clear. I have no idea what Demir control looks like right now. Ninjari, thank you so much for the gifted sub, love. Really appreciate it. Hell yeah. I don't know if I should kill that thing or not. What's the board clear they can have here, guys? Anybody know? On 5? Anybody know? Help me out here. 9, 10. We just take them to 6. Ritual of Soot. Oh, Ritual of Soot would be a beating. Yeah, let's go like this. I think Ritual of Soot is a good reason to get rid of the Narset. It helps them dig for it if they don't have it. Also, if they do have it, then we also just want that thing to be dead. So we could have done 4 more damage to them if we had left the Narset or whatever, but she might have been dead anyway. Interesting. Okay. So they couldn't deal with the questing beast. I like this. They have 1 card. Okay, I'm gonna play the Great Henge first, because questing beast can't attack anyway. So when I play the questing beast, I would much rather draw a card off of it. The only way we get really punished for that is if they have an answer for the questing beast but don't, and then we draw a 1/1 exactly. And we do have, you know, another 2 questing beasts, and then there's 8 1/1s in the deck essentially. But we got there. Full wins, baby. Free cards. We get 60 gems. We double our gold, our investment. And yeah, not too bad, guys. So like I said, this is a great way to build gold and card collection for you. The deck does have a few rares, quite a few actually, so this one is not particularly a budget list, but you can do big green Stompy with quite a few less. And you know, you might not have as good of results, but just getting 4 wins is a good way to build a collection. So if you're interested in the deck list, I will post it down below in the info section of the video. And for those of you guys who are here on Twitch, it's in the Discord as well. Thank you guys for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you need that deck list, you can go ahead and find a link to it down below in the description. If you guys enjoyed the content and are considering supporting the channel, make sure you guys check out our Patreon. I actually have a special deal going on this month. I created some extra stickers for you guys, as seen right here on the other side of the screen. And anybody who signs up for the Patreon at $5 or more is actually going to be sent some of these stickers. So if you guys are interested in signing up or supporting the channel, now is a good chance to do it. And make sure you guys have those addresses up to date if you are already signed up as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'd like to give a special thank you to those of you who have signed up for our Patreon. Without you guys, none of this would be possible. This content is also sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc. and KMC Sleeves. If you guys enjoyed the content, consider checking out the links below and using our discount codes. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.